Imagine this. You just got paid and you're feeling great, but by the end of the month, you're back in tension, wondering where all your money went. Sound familiar? You're not alone. 78% of workers live paycheck to paycheck. But the secret to breaking this cycle, it's budgeting. And today, I'll be sharing powerful tips for both beginners and advanced planners to take control of your finances once and for all. Hi everyone, welcome back to InvestNest Insights. At this time, you might have already got it, that today's topic is all about budgeting tips that can really boost your financial game. Whether you're just starting out or already tracking your spending, these strategies will help you get ahead. But first, let me make it clear. Budgeting is not just about restricting your spending. It's about empowering yourself, knowing exactly where your money is going, and setting yourself up for future financial success. And let's face it, without a budget, it's like trying to pass through a big forest with no compass. So let's dive into how you can master your money, starting today. Section 1, Beginner Budgeting Tips. Tip 1, start with awareness. Track every dollar. The first step to taking control of your money is knowing where it's going. For the next month, track everything. Yes, I mean everything. Every coffee, every snack, every bill. This is your baseline, and it will give you a clear picture of your financial habits. Most people are shocked when they see how much money they're spending without them even realizing. It reminded me of Peter Drucker's quote, "What gets measured gets managed." Just knowing how much you're spending already puts you ahead of the game. To make this process easier, try using an expense tracking app like Mint, or even something simple like a Google spreadsheet. Over time, you'll notice trends and be able to adjust your spending patterns accordingly. Tip 2, use the 50-30-20 rule. For those just starting out, simplicity is key. The 50-30-20 rule is a great way to structure your budget. Here's how this rule works. 50% for needs like rent, groceries, utilities, 30% for wants like entertainment and dining out, 20% for savings and debt repayment. This rule is a great way to ensure that your essential needs are covered while also leaving room for fun and savings. Remember, this is just a starting point. The percentages can be tweaked based on your income, location, or personal goals. For example, if you're living in a more expensive city, your needs category might go up to 60%, but that means you'll have to adjust the other categories accordingly. Tip 3, automate your savings. Automation is your friend. Set up automatic transfers from your checking account to your savings account the moment your paycheck hits. Out of sight, out of mind. You'll be surprised at how fast your savings grow when you treat it like a non-negotiable bill. Most people don't have a money problem, they have a spending awareness problem. Think about it, it's not how much you earn, it's how much you unknowingly spend. Once you start tracking your expenses, suddenly it feels like you've gotten a raise. Imagine that, a hidden income boost just from paying attention. So, take that first step, track every dollar, and you'll be amazed at what you discover. Now let's move to a bit higher level. Tip 4. The envelope system, an old school method that still works wonders. The envelope system. The concept is simple. Distribute a certain amount of cash to different spending categories, like groceries or entertainment, and once the envelope is empty, you're done spending for the month. Now this can be done digitally as well using budgeting apps. You can create virtual envelopes in apps like Good Budget or Envelopes. This way, you can maintain control of your spending without having to carry around actual cash. Tip 5, zero-based budgeting. Ever heard of zero-based budgeting? This technique gives every dollar a job. The goal is to assign every dollar of your income to either spending, saving, or investing. So by the end of the month, you have zero left to allocate. This method ensures you're intentional with every penny. I once heard of a couple who managed to pay off $30,000 in debt by switching to zero-based budgeting. Sounds unrealistic, right? But it's true and can become a reality for you too. Tip 6, categorize your expenses. Separate your expenses into essentials and non-essentials. Essentials are your rent, utilities, groceries, transportation, etc. Non-essentials could be dining out, subscriptions, or buying new clothes, etc. Once you know what's essential, you can start to identify where you can trim the fat. For example, if you're spending $50 a month on a streaming service you barely use, consider cutting it out. That $50 could be put towards savings or paying off debt faster. It's all about making intentional choices. Budgeting isn't about limiting yourself. It's about making sure your money is doing exactly what you want it to do. Think of your budget as your personal money game plan. It's not there to take the fun out of spending, but to make sure you're spending in a way that aligns with your priorities. When every dollar is doing its job, you get to control your future instead of feeling like money is controlling you. Empower yourself with a plan. Alright, it's time to move towards some advanced techniques. These are the best you can get, so don't skip any part. Tip 7. Adjust for flexibility. Dynamic budgeting. A budget shouldn't be rigid. Life changes and so should your budget. That's where dynamic budgeting comes in. For example, if you get a raise or a big tax return, adjust your budget to reflect those changes. You should always be adapting. Remember, it's okay to adjust. Your budget isn't set in stone. For instance, let's say you originally allocated 30% of your income to non-essentials, but you're now working from home and spending less on commuting. You can reallocate some of that extra cash towards savings or debt repayment. Tip 8. The FIRE method. Financial independence. Retire early. For those of you who really want to take your finances to the next level, the FIRE method is a popular approach. The idea is simple. Live well below your means, save aggressively, and invest to retire early. This requires extreme dedication to budgeting, but the rewards can be life-changing. Imagine retiring in your 40s instead of waiting until your 60s. That's what you can do with the FIRE method. Tip 9. Leverage technology and apps. Budgeting apps can make life a lot easier. For advanced users, apps like YNAB, You Need a Budget, or Mint not only track your spending, but also predict future spending, offer saving goals, and even provide investment insights. They give you more control and data to make informed decisions. These apps help you visualize your spending in graphs and charts, making it easy to identify where you're overspending. Data-driven insights help you make smarter decisions. Tip 10. Audit your budget regularly. Set a reminder to audit your budget every 3 months. Are you sticking to it? Are there areas where you consistently overspend? Regularly reviewing your budget ensures that you stay on track and continue to make progress toward your financial goals. Don't wait until the end of the year to realize you're off track. A quarterly check-in allows you to rotate quickly if necessary. Quote, "The key to financial freedom isn't just making more money, it's learning how to keep and grow what you already have." Here's the thing, most people think the only way to get ahead is by earning more. But the real game changer is learning how to manage what you already have. When you can control your expenses and make your money work for you, that's when true financial freedom starts to unfold. So that's it for today. I hope you've learned something valuable today. Finally, I'll just say that whether you're just starting out with the basics, like tracking your spending and using the 50-30-20 rule, or you're going with advanced techniques like zero-based budgeting and dynamic budgeting, the key is consistency. Budgeting is a powerful tool, but like any tool, it only works if you use it. Start, and over time, you'll see massive improvements in your financial health. The beautiful thing about budgeting is that it grows with you. As your income increases or your goals evolve, so should your budget. Whatever your goals are, there's always a budgeting strategy out there to help you succeed. At the end of the day, it's not about how much you make, it's about how much you keep and what you do with it. Budgeting helps you stay in control, and control brings financial freedom. Start small, stay consistent, and the results will come. So that's it from my side. If you like this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more financial tips, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. And don't forget to comment about your biggest challenges when it comes to budgeting. I'd love to assist you. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.